sorry that I'm the one who stands between you and a beautiful cocktail party, but I'll be extremely quick. Express Automation, I don't want to go through who we are and what we do, but more importantly, I just want to talk to you for 5 minutes about our ethos, the way we do things, and hopefully, that will send a small message across in terms of how we achieve our success. A quick brief: we've been in business just over 10 years. We started roughly about the same time that GSM came into Kenya, and then we evolved our products and solutions around office automation and IT. Just a quick brief: if you look at the bottom of the slide, our slogan is empowering your business. And that's exactly what we do. We try to use technology to make sure our customers are more efficient and effective in the way they do business. A few pillars of how we have succeeded and things that make a difference for us. Obviously, the first thing is innovation. If we're selling solutions which make our customers more efficient, obviously we've got to be efficient ourselves. And that depends not only on the product or the service, but also the way we deliver that service. Making sure that all our personnel are equipped with the latest technology, make sure that our movement, our logistics, and everything else is also extremely efficient. Secondly is the empowerment. Making sure that our people have the capability of making the decisions that they want to make in front of the customer immediately. And I think empowerment is a big thing. Over the last 10 years, we've expanded into East Africa. We have full-fledged offices in Kenya, within Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu, and in Kampala in Uganda, Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, and Kigali in Rwanda. To run that operation single-handedly is impossible. You've got to have the trust and the empowerment in the people and make sure that they make the right decisions. And this obviously follows on that there's no way you can give empowerment and responsibility without having the motivation and making sure that people come there because they really believe in what they want to do. And I think that we're quite a way ahead into achieving that dream. I think this kind of. I want to focus on slide 2 minutes on localization. For us as Express Automation, this is extremely important. We really try to develop local skills, local talent to build the local markets that we're in, whether it's Tanzania, whether it's Uganda, or here in Kenya. We really try to empower our people to get the skill sets, the education. We represent some of the largest companies in the world, people like Cisco, people like Delaru, in Motorola in our business. And to actually get those skills transferred to the local professionals in this country is really important to us. I just want to say that for example, in Kenya, we have 160 people in the technology business with not a single expatriate in the business. So every single individual that works in Express Automation is Kenyan. And I think that's really powerful when you talk about technology, that you actually invest in skill sets. We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on investing in skills for our people. I put this here for a simple reason. The brands that I mentioned, over the 10 years we've been in business, we've seen all the competition, and we've seen so much substandard equipment and people going for a low-cost option. But as a business practice, we have never gone the route of saying we're going to cut our standards or we're going to cheat our customers into a cheaper solution. And just a quick example for you, we represent a company, Delaru, which you must know, they print money. We represent the part of their business that actually counts and verifies money. So if you go to the bank tellers, you probably see a Delaru machine sitting in front of that teller who's counting the money. Interesting stats, it is the most expensive money counter that money can buy. Yet we have 90% market share in Kenya. Right? There is a lot of Chinese equipment out there, but they can't compete. Because as long as you deliver a solution that works, there's no reason for someone to go elsewhere. And the next point I want to make is about an aggressive approach. We've heard a lot of the pessimism and probably the reality to say that there is devaluation of the local currency, there is inflation. But as long as you have an aggressive mind, aggressive approach, I think that is the largest barrier to entry that any mid-sized business can create. Making sure that you develop an extremely effective, competitive business, which competition will find extremely difficult to replicate, duplicate, or encroach into. And I think it all is to do with a positive mind, the sense of attitude. You can be lethargic and slow and depressed and read the newspaper headlines every day and say, look, I don't know where I'm going to go. It's impossible. I'm not going to make the bills, I'm not going to be able to achieve the payments, I'm not going to be able to pay salaries. Or you turn around and say, I'm the glass half full guy. I'm going to make sure this happens, I'm going to make it effective, I'm going to make something of it. And I think when you look at the individuals and entrepreneurs in this room, you are leaders because you are the glass half full kind of people. And that, I think, filters right through an organization, which is extremely important. We've talked about regional expansion. I think this is been one of our keys to success, and this has got a lot of prestige amongst our principals, which are these global brands, because they also want to conquer the different African markets, and we've provided a platform for them to be able to do this. I put future-proofing in there, just to say that there must be some sort of strategy, long-term plan in your business process to make sure that you're not thinking about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Let's think about the next year and 5 years from now to see where does your business evolve, where do your people evolve, how, and even for your teams, the people who run your businesses, it's extremely important and builds confidence for them to know where they're going to be tomorrow. I put a small quote that I use internally amongst my management team a lot, that when you look at an organization, without people, it has no character. It's your people that will build the character in your business. And that character will build your identity. Excuse the title. Identity will build your brand, and the brand will build your image. And I think it's image that's going to differentiate each one of us from our competition within our markets and in our regional expansion. So going one step further, it's obviously that differentiation where you can provide that differentiation in the way you deliver the service to your client that's going to give you the growth and the profit. Just to give you a quick overview, I talked to you about this, that this is where we are in the 4 countries at the moment, and this is where we want to be. We have strategic plans already in place for Zambia and South Sudan, and I hope Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Malawi will follow definitely within the next 3 to 5 years. Thank you very much. I wish all of you a success and look forward to seeing all of you in Club 101 in the years to come. Thank you.